Kia ora te whānau, nau mai haere mai, ki tēnei podcast. Today we're in the beautiful metropolis of Flaxmere, aka Pāharakeke, the cultural centre of Kahungunu, in my opinion. Today I have two very special guests. As I've said in the other podcast, I'll let them introduce themselves, but they're very close to me. Well, that's us anyway. Oh, and I learned some magic tricks in the last couple of weeks. I learned how to teleport people, so I'll put it to the test. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Kia ora anō. So, we're all very nervous. Are you fellas nervous?
Nah, not at all. Yep. Not at all.
I forgot to mention this is episode number 2. I started episode number 2 a couple weeks ago with the bro that you'll see, but the mic's fucked out, so I had to buy a new mic. So I bought these ones, some flash ones. So we're upgrading the game. Oh, we'll get into it. Oh yeah, this is Tawh Talks. This is a podcast where we talk about everything to do with moko, amongst heaps of other shit. So yeah.
Woo!
First question. What is your favourite food?
Butter chicken. Boil up.
Eesh. What is your favourite colours? Oh, sorry. These fellas can introduce themselves first.
Kia ora, I'm Sky. I'm Tawhari's favourite sister. Yeah. I was born in Hastings. Hastings born, Hastings bred. Still in Hastings.
Flex me.
Hastings. My mum is born in Christchurch.
Yeah.
And her dad's from Mohaka. Her mum's from Ireland. And my dad's from Hastings. But his mum's from Hastings. And his dad's from a place called Torere up the east coast.
And Apanui.
Yeah, that's
Maio.
Kia ora. My name's April Perika. I was born in Napier. My mum, her name's Brenda, she was born down in Christchurch. My dad, Peter, he was born here in Hastings. However, my mum and her line are from the east coast, Ngāti Porou, and my dad is from here, Hastings and up Tainui ways. I have a son, his name's Manaki, he is 11.
Yep.
And I'm Sky's fiance.
Yeah.
Tawh is the brother-in-law, and yeah, Tawh Talks.
So, we'll get back to our quick fire questions. I've forgotten your butter chicken.
Yeah.
Boil up.
Yeah.
Favourite colour? What's your favourite colour?
Green.
Green.
I don't know.
My favourite colour is purple.
Oh, he rawe. Rawe. Oosh.
Purple.
Oh, true. Third question. What are some early childhood memories for you fellas that just the first thing that pop into your head? Can be funny, can be sad, can be angry.
Yeah, I'm like, good or bad? No.
Either.
Getting real.
April.
Earliest childhood memories was my whānau and I, we lived out in Waipak. My nan and pa had a farm out there, and so we lived with my nan and my pa and all their kids, including my mum, and then my cousin and I. And so we Yeah, had a full house.
Vicious.
And just went out, played in the paddocks with the animals. Um, yeah, got whacked in the face by a chicken, left an imprint. And yeah, that's one of my earliest childhood memories.
Beautiful.
You got any?
Well, when I think back to my childhood, like I get like images in my head of going to the river, like going with Auntie Nikki, going camping and stuff. Yeah. Beautiful. Thanks.
Just to go back to your chicken story, I remember we were up in Torere up the east coast, and we were staying at Nanny else's, and I remember this fucking chicken used to always, hey boy, go out and get us an egg out of the chicken coop. And I remember going into the chicken coop, scared as, like shitting my undies, but I remember I got pricked in my arm over here, and it left a dent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was random.
What a picture.
Yeah, like I went to go grab the egg, and it fucking picked me in the arm. And I was shit scared of chickens for years.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that one, but yeah.
I don't have a chicken story.
Oh, Chur, any other questions? Any questions for me?
What's a memory that comes up in your head of
Oh,
childhood?
I remember walking about 7 k's to school. I remember running home from school to watch Dragon Ball Z, getting home in like 5 minutes when I could run. I remember heaps of things. Lollies, going to the dairy with $2.
I remember you used to always draw Dragon Ball Z's,
Yeah.
and I used to always try and copy it, and it wasn't good. But I used to try and copy your Dragon Ball Z drawings.
Yeah, oh, nah.
Yeah.
Each to their own, eh?
Yeah.
And what's your favourite colour?
Favourite colour's green. I like green too. Yep. Oh. Let's get to the emotional question.
Oh,
So, we'll start off with you, Sky. What is moko to you?
moko to me
Hold it up.
is like just being unapologetically me. Like, you know, just walking around being proud of who I am.
You thought hard about this one.
Shh, I'm being serious. No, yeah, just being proud of who I am.
Hold on. Why does it make you feel proud?
Put it by your. 'Cause I guess growing up, like, we weren't brought up in Te Ao Māori, so
Kia ora.
I didn't, like, I guess looking back now, I wasn't proud. Like, I just wasn't aware of who I was. It wasn't until I grew up that I realised, you know, who I am, where I'm from, and now I'm,
No,
you
apa
know,
nui koe. No,
You
tō
know.
rere koe.
anyways, now I'm proud of who I am and where I've come from, and just, yeah.
Oh, gee. Oh, mean answer.
What was the question again?
So the question was, what is moko to you?
Well, moko
Well.
to me is a lifestyle. I guess my kōrero kind of aligns with Sky's, like it brings out who you really are and brings it out, puts it on your skin, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you're wearing it all day, every day, loud and proud to the world.
He kaupare ne. Bit of a shield. Hey.
Yep. Bit of a, I don't even know, it's just like being loud and proud,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Oh, now it's gone out of my head.
She was saying loud and proud.
Oh, yeah, because, like, before I got my kauai, like I was, we're already, from our skin and from who we are, we're already looked at different. So, can I swear?
Yeah, sweet.
So when I got my kauai, like my thought was like, yeah, oh fuck, yeah, this is me, this is who I am. Like whether I've got my kauai or not, I am who I am, you know.
I am enough.
Yeah,
I am enough.
Just to add on to that, what your followers for Kaoro, is a way of, showing that you're proud to be Māori. But in saying that, like of myself, when I got my mataora, I kind of was still a little bit shy, eh? I was a little bit shy to go out into the world and show my new face. And I just did a kauai maybe a week ago, and the kaiwhiwhi was going through a similar thing, like it's one thing to go from the thought in your head of getting a mataora, kauai or any moko, but then like as you get closer that anxiety builds, eh? I don't know if it was the same for you, but it was like building and building and building, and then when you get done, it goes away straight away, but then you sit for a bit and then you're like, oh, this was me. I was like, fuck. I still started thinking about, fuck, people, what are people going to say? And then, so I was a little bit shy, like I was going to the shops and that, and I was kind of still shying away. And then and then we ended up going to the Tūhoi Ahurei a couple of weeks after. And then I was like, fuck. Shit, that's they all tuturu, they all fucking, everyday life is real Māori, tikanga Māori. So I was going up there and I was anxious as, and then when I got there, all of it was gone. I was just like, fuck. So there's a little bit of that, eh? You reckon?
Yeah.
And because the lady I did last week, she was going through the same thing. Her husband was saying to me, straight after we had the mokopapa, we wanted to go to the shop, and she said, can you go? And I was like, hey, no, we'll both go. And she was like, no, I think I'll just stay home. And then he was explaining that to me, and then I was like, nah, bro, I understand that 100%. It's it's just the old pressures of society, eh? We sometimes, even when we've got it, it's still there a little bit. Yeah.
That weight of not feeling enough.
Yeah. Even when you're wearing it, it's like, fuck. Yeah. But yeah, I did want to say, there's heaps of reasons why I got my mataora, and I said it in the other video, but another one was when you were kind of pressuring me, because I remember...
Get it!
Yeah, she was going, get it!
Yeah, why though?
Yeah,
Why?
So she was saying, she brought this up on me, and I was stumped. She goes, I think you said it this way. You said something along the lines of, Eda, you told me just get it. You're a bit of a hypocrite, It was like, fuck. And then I thought about it, and I was like, fuck, I am being a hypocrite. I'm telling everyone, go get a kauai, go get a mataora whānau. Hey, you get a kauai. And then I'm like, I got nothing. Hey, I didn't have no moko on my face, so I was like hypocritical as. So that was another push for me to get it done. Fuck,
Yeah, no, I remember you saying, because you were telling me, get your kauai, and I was like, I don't know, maybe when I'm older, and you're like, what's stopping you? and it actually really made me think, what is stopping me? And what was stopping me was my work.
Yeah.
Because I was worried, like I was going to scare all the old Pākehā ladies and...
What's your mahi?
A nurse. But yeah, I thought I was going to scare all the old Pākehā ladies, and they'll look at me differently. They won't let me look after them and stuff. So yeah, what you had said to me made me really think what was stopping me, which helped me get over that, and I just thought...
Yeah. But you still wore your mask for a while, eh?
Oh, well, that was COVID. But I did wear my mask, and I did feel a bit safer.
Yeah.
But now, I don't know, because the mask had to, the mask stopped. So I started going to work without the mask. I was nervous but now I've, that kind of thing what I said before, like I'm already Māori, like they already look at me, or like could already look at me differently.
Yeah.
So like I am who I am, and I just look after them and they accept me. Like I've never had anyone turn me away, or I haven't felt I got treated differently.
True.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add to that one? Your experience? I think that's the next question.
Yeah, I was just thinking, what's the question again?
Sunday.
Father's Day.
Oh, yeah, so, just if anything you want to add to that, like how Sky I talked about getting it and still being a bit whakama, and then Sky talked about it, how she influenced me to peer pressured me into getting my mataora. If anything you want to add, Kate Pai, if not, like maybe what was it like for you going back to Kura? Because you want to talk about that if that's...
Yeah. So for me, fortunately, I work in Te Ao Māori. And moko kauai, mataora, moko is normal. So there weren't any barriers for me in that sense. For me, it was one of the reasons that helped me get to the point of, oh yeah, I'm ready, was normalising it for our kids.
Sure.
And inspiring them to know that, anyone, inspiring them to know that they are worthy of receiving moko kanohi. Yes, I never really had any negative experiences after just getting my kauai. It was more positive, really, and normal. Yeah.
Miki. Oh, we'll stick with you. Second question, what are your earliest memories of moko?
Well, so my whānau, we grew up in Te Ao Pākehā. We were quite colonised. We never talked Māori in the home. We didn't participate in any Māori events. The only thing Māori in our lives was the 1 hour kapahaka practice at my Pākehā school every week.
What school is it?
Waipakaro Primary.
Eesh.
Well, I actually went to a lot of mainstream kura. So yeah, my whānau, we were quite heavy in Te Ao Pākehā. So moko wasn't really a common thing for us. So my earliest experiences of moko wasn't really until my 20s. And that was, I think, me getting it done. I can't even really remember. But yeah, that was my earliest memory.
And just the other part of that question, like, so you got your first moko when you were 20? And how was that for you? Like,
Sorry, I got it when I was 18.
18?
I got it on my 18th birthday.
And like, if you want to share, you don't have to, but like, what kind of reasons were making you want to get it?
So this was a bit of a different reason. Like I said, I had grown up in Te Ao Pākehā. My whānau were quite strict with me. I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things until I turned 18. And I had already had that seed planted in me that I wanted to be in Te Ao Māori. So my 18th birthday, that was me on the table getting done up. Yeah.
See?
I forgot the rest of the question, that's why.
Just how it made you feel?
It made me, it inspired me to get more. It became like a hunger in me. I just wanted more and more. And to get deeper into Te Ao Māori, really.
True. So and that's why I was asking, because like you work at the kura, eh?
Yeah.
And you're Māori as, eh?
I'm just as Māori as you, my bro.
No, really. Just like, do you think moko helped you? Oh, you sort of said it, but do you think moko was another boost to pursue, you know, the mātauranga o ngā mātua tipuna? Or, you know, just whatever, the mahi that you do now, did moko in any small way push you in that pathway, or
Yeah, absolutely.
how? No.
Getting it done.
No.
No, yeah, it did. For me, that was the quickest and the most easiest thing I could grasp of Te Ao Māori that I could get at that moment. And so, yeah, like I said, that was the seed, and now I'm just full on watering it.
Miki.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Crash Bandicoot. This is way off. This is way off topic. But it's kind of like Crash Bandicoot when you're running and then you get that uga and then he starts running faster.
Yeah.
You get the uga you get those masks.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. So, Sky, how are you? So, first question. This question is, what are your earliest memories of moko? How did it make you feel? And anything else you want to add?
I've got a bad memory. I've got a bad memory.
I remember that.
So my earliest earliest?
Memories of moko? I thought you were gonna.
You got bad memory.
I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, when you did my first one, and you fucked it up." No.
Oh, anyway, my first memory of moko is when I got mine done. I was 15.
Oh shit.
The reason why I wanted to get it done, I just wanted to get it done. Yeah.
Me?
I'll add on to that because we grew up together. She's my sister and that. Yeah, so we got our first moko pretty young. She was 15. I think I was 16, 15, around that age anyway. And we kind of got it done because all of our cousins and my reason was because I won the softball nets, and Mum said I could get a moko after that for my birthday. So I was like, yep, man. I didn't know nothing about moko. I just knew I was Māori and I want to be like Benji Marshall pretty much. The rugby players, they had heaps of moko. So I kind of went into it blind, a little bit ignorant. Got this one done from our uncle Kao Ratima from Tāngoio, Maraenui. Anyway, got done. Got the moko done, and then yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I'm a Māori. Like not really knowing the depth of the. Yeah, like people ask me, what does that mean? Like, it's whānau, brother. Yo, whānau, brother. But not really knowing the true depth of it all. I knew there was something more to it, but I didn't actually realise how deep it was. But I guess it did, just like April, it kind of opened a doorway for me. In Hastings, we kind of only have a few pathways to follow, and Te Ao Māori wasn't really a pathway for me, myself, growing up. But getting that moko, seeing the uncle doing the moko, and like, that was his job, or part-time job, I was like, fuck, that would be pretty cool. So I guess that kind of planted that seed for me, the possibility of being kai tā moko, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, I just overtook your question.
And yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was just, yeah. How did it make you feel when you got your first moko?
Oh, mean. I remember going to school and like all the kids were looking at it, and I'm like, cause this is it. felt cool as.
Well, that's what you want though, eh? When you're young. So there's not many, only other thing I can think of is when you're young followers, when you get like a certificate or something.
Yeah.
Eh? So I suppose moko is like a permanent reminder who you are.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you, I didn't really, I don't think I appreciated it as much as I do now because I was young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different story with the kids at the kura now though, eh? They have all the knowledge and understanding of it to, appreciate it more.
Mm.
Like they know all the pūrākau,
Yeah.
they know, to me.
Yeah.
Ai,
Been
tika.
wanting to say that for ages, to me. Nah, yeah, so yeah, I think, we'll go to the next question. I think we already answered this, but we'll just say it anyway. What made you want to receive, your moko kauai?
So, well,
Well,
Wow.
You only have to share as much as you want to. If anything's uncomfortable or anything like that, you don't have to share it.
so, it really was how do you even explain it? It was I did this for my nannies and my koros. Like I said, my whānau, we grew up quite colonised, and some of my nannies are still there. They're still living there. And one of them had talked to me and said, I really, really want my kauai, but I'm scared of this and I'm scared of that, and my husband won't like it, and all of this. And for ages, I was just telling my nan, like, it's all good. Like, don't worry about none of that. You deserve it. You have a right to have it. And so, not only that, but I also wanted to show my nannies and my koros how much I love them. And, oh God, getting emotional. But, yeah, that's what pushed me to want to get my kauai, as well as the side effects of it too, normalising it for our kids, normalising it for my whānau as well. Yeah, just inspiring others to know that they deserve it, they can have it. Yeah.
Man. Good.
Yeah.
Same question. What made you want to receive your kauai?
I guess Tāwhiri, he planted the seed for me. It never really crossed my mind because I never felt worthy of it. Because I'm not fluent in Māori. I don't know what I don't know. So I never really felt worthy, but Tāwhiri asked me one time, and then he asked me again, and then but it planted a seed in me, and it just grew. And then my uncle Ture passed away, and I remember at his tangi, like, because I'm the oldest cousin on my dad's side. Like I don't know, it was just a feeling where I just felt like, I'm ready. Like, yeah. I just remember at the tangi, like, I remember, like, just, I was, like, consoling my little cousins, just being there, being at the marae. I don't know, I just got a feeling when I was there that, I was ready.
I'm the one. No. No, sorry.
It's me.
Yep. I'm the one.
Um,
We're all the one, sorry, whānau. We're all the one.
nah, yeah. I guess, I never felt worthy of it. And then, I don't know, it's just, because like like here in Hastings, like it's really revolved around like the Pākehā world, and I get stuck in that, like, because I'm a nurse, you know, I'm get stuck on the mainstream goals, like we need to do this, we need to do that. But then going back to tōrere, being at the marae, is like, it just brings me back to who I actually am, you know, and I just felt, you know, I don't know, just reminded me of who I actually am. Does that make sense?
Gee,
Just got your feet back on the ground.
Yeah,
bit of grounding, eh?
yeah.
Well, can you tell them about that story about that kuia that was when you were having your nursing for the...
Oh. I was in this interview at Tai Whenua, and
What is tai whenua or some fun?
Oh, Tai Whenua is, what is Tai Whenua? A doctor's a fucking
It's a health centre, it's a social development centre, it's a...
in Te Ao Māori.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was at an interview at Tai Whenua, and I remember there was a question like, how can you help our Māori community or something? And I said something like, oh, you know, I'm helping little by little in my nursing, like kind of one patient at a time, or, you know, one Māori patient at a time. But I feel like I want to give, I feel like I need to give back more, but I don't know how to. And then this old kui in the back was like, don't doubt yourself. She's like, what was she? No, apa nui, what?
Koe.
Oh yeah, no, apa nui koe, no tai no. Oh, frick. No tai nui koe. And I was just like, kia ora.
Because you didn't know how she knew who you were, eh?
Yeah, she was, I didn't even know her name, and she knew who I was, and I was just like, how does she know? And then she's like, how's your koro Norman? I was like, yeah, and this is like at a serious as interview. How's your koro Norman? Yeah.
True. Oh, that was me. Oh, when I heard that story, I cracked up because she was right. Hey, it's easy as for us to get, you know, don't back ourselves. Sometimes we need to kick up the ass from those old people. Okay, so, oh yeah, I forgot to say I've done both these kauai. And so this question is, how was the experience? So how was it for you? Can share whatever about the day initially, if you want to. How was it laying on the table? Oh no, how was it the day before, the morning of, laying on the table, sitting up, and then afterwards? Can be short and sharp, can be just whatever you want to share, you can share.
No, I'm like, man, there's so much questions, you know I'm going to forget.
Oh, just, yeah. How was your experience, pretty much?
Yeah, it was mean. There was a whole journey before that. But there was a whole journey before I even got onto the table. There were a lot.
Oh, Kazi.
Thought that was my kid.
Oh.
There were a lot of obstacles that came up prior to me lying on the table that could have meant that I wasn't going to receive my kauai. There was a lot of lessons that I had to learn, and I'm just talking generally here. Don't want to get too deep into it, we'll get lost, but yeah, there was just so many obstacles that led up to the day that could have meant that I wasn't going to get it. And for me, that was, I look at it now and I feel like that was Te Taha Wairua coming in and swirling things up.
True.
But swirling things up for a reason. There were some people that couldn't make it. There were some things that happened. And all of those things. All right, over there, cousins. Yeah, so all of those things happened for a reason, and it just made my day turn out to be how it was meant to be. The actual day, vicious. My uncle and my auntie took a few of us out to the waterfall. Had a pure out there. Man, that was, never experienced that before. I went into it stressed, nervous, anxious as about the whole day, and thinking, oh man, the lawns ain't even mowed, we're going to be sitting in tall grass, just worried about all of those wrong things that I shouldn't have even been worrying about. Once I got out of that pure, like, man, it was just all clear, I was ready.
Yes.
Lying down on the table was another experience. I actually have a really low pain tolerance.
Oh.
Like, yeah, real low. Ask Cody. He did my arm. I was crying. I was spewing.
What he did mean is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to Cody
yeah,
Hollis.
good.
Yeah. And so lying on that table and working with Tawh and connecting with him, really. Like it was I had I had all the whānau there, everything. But when I was on that table was, well, how do I even say this? Like it was me on the table and him, and it kind of, yeah, it was real toe. And saying that because of my pure had put me into that journey, I didn't feel nothing. I couldn't feel anything. Like physically, it wasn't sore. I just felt like I was away.
Fuck, I wish I had that for my one. It was so ass.
Yeah, I seen those tears.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I had, the whānau there singing waita and stuff, and it was just a really, really beautiful, humbling, grounding experience. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, I forgot your other.
Oh, just, no, that was a fucking mean answer.
Yeah, the days following, we're busy. Like, we'd just be going for a ride in the car, and I'd just catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and be like, holy moly, like, oh, far out. I forgot it was there. Like, yeah, it took some time to adjust, but loved it. I think I was looking, no, not to try and be vain, but I was just more so buzzing out at it that it was there and it was beautiful. I was just looking in the mirror all the time, like, holy, examining it and just, yeah. Feel like I'm rambling on. I'm getting tired of my voice.
No, you're good there. No, that's fucking mean as. You got a good, the way you speak is very grounding. Because I'm like, yeah, you bring us back down. So, nah, thank you. Oh, how was the experience for you? Getting your moko kau? The days leading up, the day of, and days after.
Days leading up, I was nervous. Like April, I was nervous about stuff that wasn't even important.
Hold up, I just want to say something. Imagine how I felt.
Sorry. Carry on.
No. It's not about me. Carry on.
Anyways.
Anxiety.
I was nervous about just stupid things, like where the seats are placed.
Yeah, I had to rearrange them like 3 times. Rearrange the whole hall.
But wasn't it perfect?
It was perfect.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I keep cutting.
No.
But I just remember telling you, we won't make it too hard out. And I remember walking up, holy shit. It's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
Nah, carry on, sorry.
No, it was pretty cool though.
Yeah, carry on.
And day off, still nervous about dumb stuff. But once I got on the table, Tawhiri did was it a karakia?
Yes.
And I remember, and there's a video if you want to cut to it.
Nah.
He did a karakia, and I remember like crying because everyone was singing, and I was just like laying there on the table. Tawhiri's in the karakia. It was pretty beautiful. Cut to the video. No. And then when it started, like it was like I was there, but I wasn't there. Like the pain, like I couldn't really feel the pain, but when it got to my lips, my eyes started watering, and it was like my body's response to the pain because it was sore, but like I couldn't feel the pain. It was out of it. And I just remember like people coming and hold my hand and people crying. I'm sure Mum or Auntie Nikki was crying. And people rubbing my hand and like my hand getting sweaty. And then getting up. That was awkward because I hate like heaps of people looking at me, but everyone was looking at me, and then everyone was like kissing me and hugging me. Yeah. And then the days following, I remember going to town, and like I felt like everyone was staring at me, but I was probably just overthinking it. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, man. Fellas got mean answers.
What does that mean?
So, 5th question. What has moko done for you? Both positive, negative. So if you've had any positive experiences, that anything pops into mind, and if you've had any negative. Oh, true, bro. You want to carry on?
Wow. I got them all. No, positive is like was it on Friday or a couple of days ago? I was in Napier going for a walk, and this Pākehā man bikes past. He's like, kia ora. Like I get that a lot, and it's cool. Like just random saying kia ora instead of hello, and like I'm like, oh, kia ora. Like.
Yeah. I got my first matua the other day.
Your first what?
Matua. Kia ora matua. I was like, hey, no. Komichi. No, I was buzzing off.
Kia ora moko.
No, I was a young. I was at Handy Hangi, and I bought a hangi, and she goes, kia ora matua. I'm like, oh, here's your kai matua. I was like, oh, gee, thank you. Kia ora. That was quite cool experience.
I haven't really had negatives.
Yeah.
I don't feel I've had negatives, which is another positive.
Yeah.
Negative, and this ain't even really negative. There was this one time when we flew down to Queenstown, and at that time I hadn't received my kauai, but Sky had. And so we were boarding onto the plane, and there's the air hostess there, and there's this Māori fella, and Sky's in front of me, and he's like, oh, kia ora. And this guy's like, oh, kia ora. And then it gets to me right behind, and he's like, hello. I'm like, what about me? I was like, oh, kia ora. Yeah, So it's little things like that. There was one experience when we were down in Queenstown. Sky and I were walking, and there was just stares from people down there. We didn't react or anything, and they didn't say anything. It was just that wairua, really. Yeah, there was one lady down there. I remember what she looks like, but we haven't really had a lot of negative experiences. Positive, normalising it for my whānau, really. Normalising it for our kids. Because from what I'm hearing in this kōrero today, is that there has been a lot of I haven't felt like I'm enough. I don't talk Māori enough, all of that kind of jazz. And so, one positive experience is easing that for our whānau,
True.
for our next generation. Yeah.
Showing them it's possible.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Yep.
I want to go back to you. So another question is, so at the kura you work at, there's quite a few, whānau mau moko. How do the kids react to it? Like, I know a couple of kids that go to your kura and they're like, when I'm 16, I'm getting my kauai, and then we think back to when we were 16, like, fuck, there's no way.
Yeah.
So there must be a buzz to see, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, you hit it on the head. They want it.
Yeah.
They want it.
That's mean.
And even when we have our kapaka performances and stuff, and it gets time to put on their moko with the ink, or not real ink, you know what I mean, the stamps, they're proud as. They're proud as. And I love that. It's just changing the narrative for them, eh? But yeah, even my boy, he even says, when I turn older, I want a moko kanohi mataora. And that was the whole purpose, Yeah.
Yes. Right. Last question.
Heo ia no.
Where do you fellas see moko in the future? So that's pretty much a segue from what we were just talking about. So you can, what are your dreams and aspirations for our tamariki in the future in regards to te ao moko or anything to do with te ao Māori?
Oh, well, my dream would be for anyone that wants it, get it.
Get that on a t-shirt. Eh?
Yeah.
Get it.
In the wise words of a man, tough, get it. So that'll be my dream, is for anyone to have it and not be...
Māori.
Yeah, sorry, yes.
Rewind.
You get a sleeve or something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To have it and not be stopped by these obstacles.
True.
Yeah.
Because they're not real, eh?
Yeah.
Hey. Sure. Dreams and aspirations for moko, te ao Māori, the next generation. Imagine, young fella in there, baby in there, rain. What do you want for them?
To feel worthy to get it,
True.
So to me that looks like having te ao Māori in their life as a young child and knowing who they are, and then feeling worthy enough to get it, because those are the obstacles you were talking about. Yeah.
Sorry, can I also just add that
Yeah. Flex me bike life, whānau. Flex me bike life.
another part of my dream is not stopping just at moko.
True. Man,
Yeah.
massive. Yeah, that's something I haven't brought up. But hey aha.
Yeah. Living and breathing te ao Māori.
Eesh.
Yeah.
So
Wait, just adding on that. When I got my kauai at it gave me like the
There you go. Oi, oi.
it gave me the push to study Māori and just what's the word? Study Māori. learn to speak Māori. Sorry, I'm tired.
Come on. Oh, well, yeah, we've been talking for ages. That's been a good one. I thank you both for opening your whare. Oh, yeah, they bought this house. Hey, I can take that, government.
Getting our land
Yeah.
back one house at a time.
Yeah. So they opened their house, sharing your fellows whakaaro. Thank you both. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, but thank you both. It's been
Waiata.
cool. No waiata. All three of us were very nervous at the start, as usual, but I think we got past it and ended up producing a mean wānanga.
Yeah.
And ngā mihi whānau, this is Tawh Talks.
Get it.
Man. Oh, and it wasn't recording.